for this problem, it says to state the end behavior, and I want to stop everything first and make a chart. So in this chart, I'm going to say that this side is even degree. This is odd degree. That's what is that? Degree. Positive lead coefficient. And same with that, positive lead coefficient. And negative lead coefficient. Okay, so here's your chart. Even degree means the largest exponent is an even number. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Even degree polynomials kind of mimic parabolas, and if they have a positive lead coefficient, they open upwards. Even degree polynomials with a negative lead coefficient open downwards. Odd degree with a positive lead mimics a line going upwards from left to right, and odd degree mimics a line going downwards if the lead coefficient is negative. So that, with that said, that little chart, we take a look at this and decide what's the degree. Well, we think of the highest exponent, and that's going to be the 7. And is that odd or even? It's odd. So that means we have either this or this. The lead coefficient is positive. It's the coefficient in front of the term that has the highest degree, or sorry, highest exponent. And then, so that's positive coefficient, positive lead coefficient, and odd. That would look like this. So here's what we do. We say as x approaches the right side, because infinity, it's like a big number and it's positive. This means to the right, so I'll write that. So as x approaches infinity, which means the right side, and I'm comparing this, I'm looking at the right portion of my graph, well, it's going upwards. So I say f of x, which is my function, f of x approaches infinity, meaning up. So if I say f of x approaches infinity, that means up. If I say x approaches infinity, that means to the right. And then you guessed it, from the left side, on the left side, if I have x approaching negative infinity, that refers to the left side of my graph. Well, that's going downwards, so f of x will approach negative infinity, and that means downwards. If I had an even degree with a negative lead coefficient, on the right side I would be going downwards, and on the left side I would be going downwards. Something to note is that these, you can actually write it in the other direction. You can say as x gets really, you can write it backwards. You can say as f of x gets really large, what happens to this? And it's just backwards, but it's the same thing. So I normally write it like this, though, x first. And there you have it. That's that example.